Hi everyone. Today let us discuss about some of the harsh truth in career and life. And the request is learn them before it is too late. We'll be sharing around 16 tips and each and every one has been validated through multiple references from experienced people, from industry people, from academia people, and more from gen pub. The first, your boss is not your friend. Now, this has been a standard argument that I have been putting my heart and soul to the organization, but when it comes to the promotion, they give it. Now, let's try to understand the science behind it. Your priorities need not be what your boss is looking for. So, it is our duty as an employee or as an entry level career person to understand what the organization or what the boss expectation is. Align your goals in such a manner that you are achieving your growth path. Similarly, your contribution is in line with the organization or the boss agenda. And try to set boundaries. There has to be some way to say, or you should have the power or the courage to say no at times. Otherwise, you will be running for your boss, and at the end, things might not be comfort. The second harsh career truth is effort alone is not enough. And this we all need to accept first, then acknowledge. We have been extremely hardworking, or there has been many candidates as well as professionals who has articulated that for the last 20 years, I have literally worked hard. However, I have not reached the C level position or the C suite level. There are many people who haven't done much work, but they are able to put across that they have done and growing up the ladder. Here onwards, let us try to decode out that visibility matters. Whatever I am doing, again, I repeat, it has to be honest. It has to be truthful. Let us make ourselves visible. Put across that to your boss via email or as a thanking note that this work has been completed. Or if a task has been achieved by the team, irrespective of who has done it, take initiative and thank everybody. This involves acknowledging everyone. Second, you are also making visible your space. The third most important career truth, which is very harsh, is you are replaceable at work, but not at home. And enough more cases and evidences are there in this context. Many professionals have slogged day and night for 20, 25 years, making a solid statement or probably making a very heartfelt statement that I am working only for my family. But by the time you are coming down, sometimes you might see either you are not able to enjoy your time with your family, or despite sacrificing your family time for your office or your professional growth, that hasn't given that much impact. So, the day you are not productive or the day you are not adaptable or usable by the organization, they don't have anything wrong in their mindset. They'll say, "Thank you, Vinod, it's done for the day. I think you can take a retirement or you can switch on the jobs." They're very sweet in cutting us off when things are not going in their manner. However, we all are forgetting our family for work. Never do that because that's the most costliest asset. You are not replaced, but replaced at your workplace. The fourth career truth, which we all need to be mindful, is who you know is very much important than what you know. Means, please do not discount the power of networking. Who or you know, whenever you have joined an organization, please do not confine to your table and chair. I'm not telling roam around and not do the work. Please do the work. However, whenever you get free time, whenever there is lunch break, please network, please join some organizations. It can be any voluntary organizations or networking organizations. Connect with people. The best method is networking. And it's a very, very proven statement that your net worth is directly related to net worth. So never ignore that. That can cost a lot. Fifth, career two. Career are non-linear. This is contradictory to whatever we have heard or whatever we have been told. During my school education, everybody would have said, or all our school educations, please study very well so that you will have a bright career. And the same replica comes to our pre-university and then to the university level degrees or PGs or whatever be the qualification. However, life will throw surprises. You cannot expect a linear growth. This is what I have studied, therefore I will get this. After working for 3 years, then I will get on this. These are all beautiful assumptions, but the life can throw surprises. What we have to do? We should have an open mindset to accept, adapt, and grow. The moment we are getting frustrated, things will be bad for us. And in career, please do not wait for the right opportunity. Start somewhere. Experience is always important, or rather more important than qualification. Once you are qualified, good. But do not say that only when I get that job I will join. That will cost a lot. Start with the job. Learn quickly from the job. Grow or accelerate your path. Sixth, harsh career truth. Degrees are not everything, which is correlated to the earlier point. Remember that open learning or lifelong learning is very important. Our attitude matters more than aptitude. So, normally, whatever we hear from the recruiters is youngsters are very much demanding. Now, 50% I don't deny, because youngsters have talent, youngsters have the capability, youngsters have the better mindset to absorb things. Now, the rest 50%, you should be demanding, but put it in a that the organization will benefit. Try not to use the word I will join only when I have got 12 LBA. Reverse the state. Sir, I am very much happy to join this organization. However, once I am able to prove my skills, is there any opportunity for growth? So probably it might touch more than 12 LPA. So prove your caliber, continuously upgrade. Do not say that one time I did, I want to sit in a CEO's room and then I dictate terms and conditions. Grow parallelly as well as together. The seventh harsh career truth: loyalty is rare, appreciated. This again has been another conflicting statement where when I speak to a lot of college students, they say, hello, sir, we have seen lot of incidents. People have worked without anything, without any demand, and finally the company is not treating them in that manner. Therefore, we are demanding our things upfront. Now, the reality is, it is not easy, or probably in filmy stories or in dramas, you can see loyalty. But in real life, it is very hard. What we can try to work it out is they might not be loyal to us. Let us be neutral to them. Don't do extremes. That is not a good idea. Never say that without this organization, I will not live. Neither say I never need this organization for my living. These are two extremes. Go in a neutral zone. Try to understand, okay, these are the areas which organization is working on, probably from the informal news or their updates, and see whether your skills can be applied in such growth path. Automatically the organization would be happy. Your loyalty might also be appreciated. But baseline, never keep yourself too much attached to any. That's dangerous call. The harsh career. Burnout will find you. We always say that, hey man, I am a very cool headed person. I'm a level headed person. I will have no problem. I will never have any stress. But the fun part is we never go behind the stress. Stress comes to us. It can be as simple as waking up in the morning. You have kept the alarm at 7 o'clock, but you haven't. You woke up at 8 o'clock. The entire routine got shuffled. You're rushing to your office. Sometimes there could be a traffic jam. You are getting irritated at someone whom you don't know because you have a meeting at 9:15. And when you enter the boardroom, everybody is ready and they have started the meeting. The pressure increases and you are asked to present. Probably you couldn't deliver as you have thought about. What has happened? During the entire process, you have got stressed. And there is an after effect also. After the presentation also, you will feel dejected. Hey man, I did it. I couldn't do a good show, yeah. I mean, it was pathetic. Sometimes the boss might come and tell, hey Vinod, I have told you that your presentation is at 9:30, but then what the hell you did? I am completely disappointed. Again, see the loop. This carries over evening, probably when I meet the friends. Again, I pour out my feelings. Night, again, my mind goes for a toss. This is what we start. Never ever think that you are going behind stress. The reality is, stress comes to you. What is the take? We all have to understand the signals, read it. If I am not getting comfortable sleep, decode your own path. Okay, let me not work for so much hours. Let me reduce my screen time. Let me try to sleep in another room. Probably good. It might work. Think, see what are the signals. Sometimes your body is aching or you're having a very bad headache. Please take a break. Life gives us some signals. Use it. If your health is not comfortable, take breaks, take pauses, because otherwise stress will catch you faster. The nine harsh career truth, which is the most highlight, comfort kills progress. Whenever you have started your work and 2 years down the line you say, come on, this job, it's very easy for me. I don't have to do anything. That day your decline starts. I'm not trying to put across that never say that the job is demanding. I'm always telling put yourself ahead of the job. Try to understand and learn things beyond your working style. How you can grow yourself. It could be if you're average in public speaking, please do join a course in public speaking and practice it. If you want to be a great presenter, learn from some mentors how to do it. There are enough and more YouTube channels, but it's always good to have a mentor. Similarly, if you think, okay, I've completed my graduation, I need to do a certification. Go ahead, take it on the right path. Never wait for it because the moment you are telling I'm comfortable, whether it is in your personal career or in professional career, things are, sorry, things are in danger zone. Never wait for that red light to catch. Quickly grow and accelerate. The 10 harsh career truth. Nobody will be there for giving advice. We have to be our self-advocate because we know ourselves better than anyone. So, two tips. Tip number one, try to understand yourself better. Tip number two, try to work on your strengths. It is very difficult to work on weakness, but it is very easy to work on strength. So, if in your organization circle, you're good at organizing or you're good at conducting events, take up ownership. Definitely you have to work because you are into coding. You cannot say, hello, I will organize events. But please do the coding job in the expected manner. But beyond it, take care of the team. Tell your boss, sir, I will organize the team meeting. I will arrange the trekking trip, whatever. Your presence will be felt and people will love it. You will also love it because that's what you couldn't. So please be a self advocate. Second, emotional regulation. Whenever you are getting angry, you are the best person to understand, oh man, I am unnecessarily getting, you know, getting that heat or probably raising my voice. It's not required. Certain times I can be very calm, but be very precise. And who has to learn that? Oneself. Because that is the best career too, or it is a harsh career that we expect somebody to correct us, but never ever we will act. The 11th career tool is never stop learning. So, on one hand, there is a standard cliche dialogue that please complete your post graduation, then your life is set. Do this certification, then your life is set. But the reality is, it is set for that temporary space, not for the entire. So, grow, continuous learning, evolve yourself. Now, people are talking about artificial intelligence and things like that. I'm not asking you parallelly shift and learn completely new things. You understand what is happening. You can take small area, read it, and at least be ahead of what is happening, not an expert. In case there is a discussion, you will be able to listen better and share your opinion because you have read something. It can be a newspaper article, it can be a book, it can be a video course, whatever it is, a tutorial. Keep yourself ahead of that learning curve. The 12th harsh career rule, right feedback is very, very critical. Now, there are two roles you have to play. One, you should be a person who must be eager to receive feedback. You have done a presentation, have a feedback or get a feedback, but probably not at that moment because you are extremely enthusiastic. After some time, after the presentation, you go to the coffee uh, time or you meet your friend during the coffee table or in the coffee table, then discuss. Ma'am, can you share some of the observation regarding my presentation? Or instead, reverse it. Thank you for being part of the presentation. Can you share your feedback? Direct. That's one thing which I, as a speaker, or I, as a person who is taking the presentation, should ask for. The second role, I should also be able to give feedback whenever the other party is completed the work or presentation or a duty. And right feedback is important. Now, what is right feedback? Start with a positive note, then give some areas of improvement and end with a positive note. Because the moment you say, hey, we know your presentation is boring, sometimes people will not be able to digest it because they're always already at the top. I'm presenting, everybody are looking at me. There is a sense of excitement that is happening inside. Reverse it. Vinod, amazing show. I loved it. There were a couple of nice zones or nice moments where in your presentation, your eye contact was stunning. You were able to convey the message to a lot of people. Positives. Let me also share some areas you can improve. One, you can structure your content better. Second, your voice modulation can be on a higher note. Third, you can use your gestures more comfortably, or you can use your hand movements in a much more connectable manner. But all said and done, your presentation was simply super. I enjoyed it. See the feedback. There was a starting positive. Three, four areas, one person that the speaker needs to improve and end with an overall message. So please do not forget, right feedback is a skill and listening and getting receiving rather. It's not listening. Receiving right feedback is most important. 30 harsh career tools. Balance isn't given, it is taken. And this I'm connecting to the real life incident of one of my friend who has been working for 10 years day and night. And unfortunately, his health is not in good shape. One of the most important reason, Work while you work, play while you play is there for everything. Please do not mess up your work life balance. It's very easy to tell work life balance, but what need to do it? Balance is not given. Companies will say we have got perfect harmony in balance your work life. But it is the duty of the employee to take the work life balance. Company is given a broad line because for me, sometimes I can work only up to 6 hours. After that, my body is not comfortable. So I have to take slow breaks, interim breaks. For someone else, they can sit for 12 hours and one go. They might not need breaks. It's their call. But they will take a longer break after 2 days or 3 days. So it is highly person dependent. So work life balance, remember the punchline. Balance is something you have to take and not somebody will give. So whenever you join an organization, never expect that they will tell you, please go home because you have worked a lot. They don't know that. They will think, okay, you are interested in working, let him work. The office is already open. So fix a time. If it is 6 o'clock in the evening, please complete your work till 6 o'clock. Go home. Do not take up official work at your home. Morning 9:30, you come to the office. Do not bring home work to your office. And one has to take it. Nobody will give it. The 14th harsh career rule is dream jobs are just dreams. And this is exclusively for youngsters or the professionals who are just going to enter the workforce. It is good to have dreams, but it need not be 100 percentage realistic. That's why it's called dream. So there is nothing technically called as a dream job. It is an illusion, to be very honest. Identify a job, learn the job, make it better, and automatically your dream will be achieved. So please do not wait too much or stress too much that I will join only if I get this much salary. I will join only if my geography is within 2 kilometers of my home. I will only join if the company gives me 60 days leave per year. Certain companies might give more than that. But never become judgmental in the beginning. Learn, get along with the organization, network with people. You will come up with surprising results. The dream job will come to you. You need not go to them. But what you have to start. Do not wait for the technical word right opportunity. Take up the opportunity, make it right. The 50 harsh career rule is how people perceive you counts more than what you are. This is where again I request all of us, especially, but Gen Z in particular, that self-regulation is something very important. I know I am good, but then how I portray that is what my image or is what I will be treated. So try to be very candid in your conversations. Never have the temper be beyond. Never take any feedback to your heart. Take it to your head. Because the moment you have a grudge, this will be visible in your body language. Never do that. Suppose you are telling me, Vinod, you know, I attended your session. It was boring. Fair enough. That is your opinion. But the moment you say it was boring, if I take it to my heart and I say my life is gone, I have to suicide, I don't have any other option. These are not sad stories. This is not a good look. So please be self-regulating. Try to understand where you have to work upon. Develop yourself. That helps a lot. And the last harsh career rule is time is the costliest asset. Trust you can buy anything, but you can buy. So please, whenever you are doing your studies, please ensure let it be systematic because time runs faster than anything and you can't replace. Once you have completed your studies, by the time, make sure your corporate readiness or your employability space is on the go. It can be with resume, it can be with mock group discussions, mock interviews. Please be ready. Do not wait. After my graduation, I will start this. That is costly because a lot of people are already in the rat race. I am also joining it. I am not trying to say that I have to compete with everyone, but I have to complement with the ecosystem, right? For which I must be mindful about my time. And if I am not, I will be taken outside the league, which can be a very, very sad story. The reason why I'm trying to tell all those things, the 16 harsh career truths, all the 16, we all have heard about it. But how far we have internalized is the question. So, friends, I wish this 10 truths will be used or will be reflected for yourself. Take a reflective statement, analyze where you are, work upon it better, and make a better career for yourself. Wishing all the best. Thank you.